Good evening, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. I feel weird doing another live stream twice in a week, but my birthday was pretty fun. I had a lot of fun. Who do we have in here so far? We've got 𝙎𝙖𝙔𝙎. That's exclamation points because we always exclamation point each other. Quebec Homestead. Yay! Making lemonade from lemons. Shayla. Papa Z. I'm sure Mama Z soon to follow. Arkansas Woodcutter. Hey, welcome back. You like how they shut it down, didn't tell me. Yeah, I got to the pharmacy, and I have not gone to a store since probably like March 10th or something. I mean, I've gone to TSC. I haven't gone to a major grocery store. And I called ahead, and I was like, hey, can I come by and pick it up outside? I don't want to go in. I have masks in my truck, N95 masks if I needed it, but it declined over the phone. They said, well, you might have to come in. Declined when I went in. And I'm like, there's like over $1,000 in this account. This is a $30 antibiotic I'm trying to pick up. When I called the bank, that's when they said, oh, there's fraud marked on your account. And I'm like, what? I didn't report fraud. Well, you have to call this number. And I went through 4 different numbers, and they're like, yeah, this software transaction that I buy every month for the last 2 years, they're now flagging as fraud. And I'm like, and they're like, well, we shut down your card. I'm like, but I didn't shut down my card. Well, so they say they've opened it back up. I don't know. I haven't made a transaction since. I had enough egg money from selling eggs in my pocket to pay for my antibiotics, but I took my antibiotics. I got another one to take tonight so I can get this tooth pulled tomorrow and be done with it, because it's been, I think I've finagled the times I take Tylenol that I'm mostly okay, but today, like I felt bad for Donald because I'm sitting at the dining room table and I'm like, tears rolling down my cheek because it was just in so much pain. I haven't been sleeping well because I guess because I'm a side sleeper, the pressure, even here, the pressure of the jaw just hitting something, I think, makes it hurt. So I don't sleep well. Rebecca Nichols, hey, welcome. I saw you on Two Family earlier, I think. I've been seeing you in a lot of the chats lately, so you and I get to kind of hang out at all these chats. I've never had kidney stones. I did have a kidney infection once, which was probably the worst pain I've ever felt. But I've never had a stone, so I don't have anything to compare that to. Wide Family Farm, welcome. I loved your input on the Camp Hatton Family Compound live the other night. That was fun. Hey, there's Matt. Yeah, me too, because this, I mean, honestly, I probably let it go longer than I should have. I thought maybe it would just go away, and it was just like, you get a cavity every now and then or something. So I've actually had the issue for about a month. And now it's gotten to the point where I have to have an IV of Tylenol, and I can't take NSAID, so I can't take anything stronger. So Tylenol it is. You looked great. I actually am going to have a free gift for everybody tonight that's in the chat. And really anybody that comes out after the chat. Well, I guess I could go back and delete it and just kind of make it you guys are in this exclusive club to get this cool thing. But I'll probably go over that a little later. Probably closer to 9. I'll give it away to you guys. Yeah, the Zoom on my birthday was fun. I wasn't sure how it would go because, and I didn't expect, I kind of was hoping it would go to 8 hours. It went 7.5 hours, but I was worried it would be boring, but I had a lot of fun playing Cards Against Humanity with friends, just chatting all day long, playing a little music. All kinds of people stopped by. I mean, at one point I had like at least 6 people up. Big Bear Homestead was up. Mama Z's Texas Kitchen was up on the screen. Naturally NC. Davis Family Farms. So we had a lot of friends up on the screen, which was pretty cool. Yeah, and you came up. And you were showing us your bobcat and everything. So I think there's a new project that's in the works right now with me and a couple other homesteaders that's going to involve something similar that I'm really looking forward to. Did I have 7? I may have. Yeah, it was, honestly, it was hard being in one place for so long. I did get up and I cooked dinner while I was on the live. I went outside a little bit, but I don't know. I mean, what else was I going to do? It's like I'd either be watching TV or coding a website. I did launch a website that day as well. So I have to get, I do before and after videos for my business when I launch a new website. So I got to put that up probably tomorrow. And I have a new video to come out on the channel here. I meant to do it yesterday. And I was feeling so poor. I haven't been able to do much because it's hard to focus when you have that dull pain and it just gets better, or like worse and worse. And then it's, because your blood's flowing, it comes as your blood's flowing. So it's hard to concentrate on coding and stuff. I'm constantly thinking about this. So I had a cool app review video that I was going to do yesterday. So I might just have it come out tomorrow. And it'll be useful for all homesteaders, I think. But baby bunnies, yes. Yeah, I ate a lot of cake that day. I spent the night before making my birthday cake. And I went out the morning of my birthday and harvested a bunch of violets and dandelions and purple dead nettle to decorate it. And we have pictures of it. Oh, I'm feeling it now. We had pictures of it on my my Instagram, Kettle Farms, and Facebook. So if you follow us there, you can see my ghetto cake I made for my birthday on Monday. Everworth Gardner, hello. Yeah, I got up to 631 yesterday. I actually got like 7 subscriptions from my birthday live, which was weird. I didn't expect any. But I have a lot of things in the works. Actually, one of the things, I was hoping Naturally NC would be here, because Naturally NC and I, and actually Davis Family Farms, we have decided, we created a Marco group where we are doing herbal studies together. Our goal is to get an accredited certification as an herbalist. I plan to go for master herbalist. But we're going to do like a team online class environment for ourselves to help keep each other accountable. And so I was looking through this book. This is a really cool book. I remember seeing some advertisements for this book, and I bought it on a whim before it was actually released to like Amazon and stuff, The Alchemy of Herbs. And it actually has a foreword by Rosemary Gladstar, who's like the grandmother of herbal medicine. But I didn't realize that cayenne, well, one, cayenne is apparently one of Rosemary Gladstar's favorite herbs of all time. And I didn't realize how like universal it is. Like you can use it for a toothache. I was like, well, shit, give me a cayenne pepper. I'll shove that thing in my mouth right now because I'm in so much pain. But I know I talked about the cayenne pepper a couple lives ago, how I read, because I was researching blood thinners, because I'm on blood thinners because I had blood clots that put me in the hospital. And this herb, I say herb, it's not really an herb so much as a vegetable, but you can use it as an anticoagulant and a coagulant at the same time. And I couldn't figure out why that was. And I've been reading more on the cayenne, and then I found out it does toothaches. So I actually planted probably like 10, maybe 12 cayenne peppers today, seeds, because I plan to, this is going to be my new obsession, cayenne pepper. What am I missing? Mama Z's is in the house. She Moved Mountains is in the house. Hey, Walterman's here. But this book, it's very highly rated on Amazon. I'm going to show it again. Alchemy of Herbs. But Naturally NC and Davis Family Farm and I are really serious about getting ourselves accredited or some sort of certificate on herbalism. So we're doing some studying together. We're pulling out all our books. We've signed up for some free classes. We're also looking at I think it's the American College of something. I'll have to grab the name because I don't remember it right now. But they have an accredited master herbalist course. And we're going to see if they'll take payments, because I can't afford like thousands and thousands of dollars right now for a master herbalist course, but I can do payments. I also didn't realize that cayenne pepper was good for type 2 diabetes, weight loss, low libido, even shingles. Donald's mom had shingles a couple years ago that were pretty bad. So I'm definitely going to be looking into cayenne. And I'm one of those people, and Donald has experienced this firsthand. I have a lot of like cold limbs, cold fingers, and cold feet quite a bit. And we went camping one time. I might have told this story already, but it was in the woods in Pennsylvania with a bunch of friends, and I got drunk. So I didn't realize how cold it was. And I'm around the campfire. Donald's already in the cabin sleeping, and it was a Girl Scout camp. So there wasn't even any windows in these cabins. It was just, free air or whatever. But we brought like a really nice sleeping bag. And I stayed out till like 2 or 3 in the morning, drunk and hanging out. And I guess I was frozen, like pretty frozen. And I didn't realize it. I went in and hopped into bed with Donald, and not even thinking about it. I don't even remember this, but apparently I decided to clasp my frozen skeletal hands around certain parts of Donald that are more sensitive than others, and it woke him up out of a dead sleep. So I'm the type of person that has really, really cold hands. So hearing that cayenne pepper can actually help with that, because it's a stimulant and it helps heat up your body, I think that's something Donald would appreciate as well. Because I still like to do that. I'll go in and put my cold feet on his back or something, but what am I missing? You're growing valerian this year. It's hard to get started, but we have plants in the ground. I have never grown valerian, but I definitely want to grow it. And I think I was reading up on that some the other day as well. I won't look it up right this second, but you have to watch She of the Woods. I'll have to check that out. Have you guys seen that channel of that woman that lives in like Japan or something, and does everything by hand? What is her channel name? 𝙒𝙖𝙋𝙀 something. I follow her on Instagram. I can see if I can find her, but honestly, her video quality is amazing as it is. She's clearly got someone else there helping her with her video, but let me see if I can find it. I'll post the link. It's inspiring watching. I'm trying to even remember what her channel name is, because it's like lettering that I don't quite follow. String for Ridge Farm. Hey, welcome. White Family says she's very unconventional. She swears a lot, but she's very smart, and I've learned a lot from her. See, I don't mind. I know there are certain people that have certain stipulations about language and stuff. I'm not one of them. I'm not sensitive to it. I respect that other people are. I'm trying to find this channel. Like I watch Gary Vaynerchuk, and I don't know if you guys know Gary Vaynerchuk at all, but he cusses a lot, but he's very motivational when it comes to business and entrepreneurship and everything. Trying to find that channel. Making things out of gigantic bamboo. I think I remember seeing a video like that. I can't find this channel. Maybe it's under ones that I follow. I'm gonna try to him said, hello, Cooper family, welcome. I was mentioning earlier, I'm going to be giving away something free It's digital, but I think it's something you guys will all appreciate today. Probably closer to 9. So if you stick around, 𝙒𝘒𝙂𝙔𝙎, you know, I think that's exactly who I'm talking about. Let me find it. She's so impressive. Yes, that's who it is. I'm going to copy this and I'm going to put it in the chat under one of my, actually I might be able to do it. Yeah. So here's the link. Check out this Instagram account. It's so calming and so impressed. I'm so impressive on everything that she does to take care of her. And I assume it's like her mother or something. This is the most beautiful Instagram account I've ever seen. And I think homesteaders will really appreciate it as well. I've never loved an Instagram account as much as I do hers. Now, and that's even saying I have a friend that has over 1 million subscribers on Instagram or YouTube. She got really famous because she's Swedish, and she got famous for, actually I can go ahead and get hers too, doing the Swedish cattle calling. It's called 𝙒𝙂𝙔𝙎. And I have an appreciation for a lot of like Scandinavian and Norwegian and even Swedish lore. But let me find her real quick. I actually will link her video. She stopped by my birthday chat because I'm actually pretty good friends with her. We met online, but she has me doing some of her Facebook stuff for her. So her channel, and actually the particular video I'm talking about is this one. So if you like a lot of like very artistic style YouTubing and Instagram, those 2 channels are really good. Wide Family says, I suppose to get my driver's license renewed and nothing is open. Oh, that sucks. I haven't even looked to see when mine's supposed to be renewed. I know my license to carry doesn't expire till August of next year, so I'm good there. We actually have to get Donald's replaced because he dropped it down a sewer and we weren't going to go down and get it. But he works at a wastewater plant, so. Yeah, and she does photography, she does painting, she's creating an album. I'm actually a Patreon of hers as well. And I'm actually going to be helping her run a Zoom session live chat on her channel here soon. So that'll be kind of cool. But I was really appreciative that she stopped by for my birthday. Hey, Susan Gotchi. Yeah, Yana's pretty cool. Can I not get a lifetime care license? I don't know. I'll have to check what Pennsylvania does there for that. I'm honestly not sure. It would be nice. I know that Pennsylvania's license to carry is good for like many, many states. Not Maryland, but yeah, I'll have to check on that. I do kind of hope they do the universal license, but we'll see. There's that whole discussion about states' rights right now that I don't. Pennsylvania's not even a state. It's technically a commonwealth, but. Yeah, you do have extensions for your licenses and for renewals right now because of all of this. Wide Family says, my Faku, I assume that's how it says, was a foreign exchange student with me growing up, and now she's a famous Japanese pop star and has even done covers for video games. And that's cool. I don't know that I know anybody famous besides Yana. I had an uncle that was a famous race car person for a while. He owns a motorsports park over near Lancaster, PA. That was my first job when I was 14. But I had an uncle, a great uncle, would have been my mom's uncle, that used to play the violin for Hank Williams, because a lot of my family's from Alabama. But I mean, these are people they're not famous anymore, or I never knew them. So Yana, I think's it. But I'll just have to get famous myself. Maybe. I was actually looking up, there was a woman I saw had started her own record label. And I'm like, I'm going to research how to start your own record label. We'll see. Indiana has a lifetime carry permit, just double checked. Oh, wow. That's kind of cool. I wonder, are there stipulations though, Megan, as far as like, do you have to have like a checkup? You know how you have to renew your license, you have to renew it. As far as like, not renewing so much as, I'm trying to say this in the most PC way possible. You know how you have people that their mental health declines, or maybe they get like a form of dementia, whether or not they check that stuff to see if they should still have a license to carry. You know what I mean? I don't know how to say that in a PC way. Naturally NC, there she is. So Naturally NC is the one I was talking about earlier. She and I are teaming up with Davis Family Farms to do herbal courses together, and we're holding each other accountable. So I was showing them this book, D, and talking about the cayenne and how it's good for toothaches and stuff. Now I have some dried cayenne. I actually have a question for you guys. So I have some dried peppers that I did one year just to see how easy it was, and even some dried Roma tomatoes. What's the best way to rehydrate those and use them in cooking? Do you guys know? Because I've never done that. They're just kind of sitting in a jar right now. But if I've got cayenne over there, I'm tempted to stick that in my maw right now. So the pain's not so bad right now. I did take Tylenol around 6, I think. Probably have to get the background check updated. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. You are Loretta Lynn's 5th cousin. That's cool. I don't know if I have any famous cousins. I probably do. I know one of Donald's cousins, a model in Japan or something. Depends on what you're putting in it. We put dried pepper directly into chili, and it does the trick. It's suspended if you get arrested. Then you only have 60 days to renew it with a change of address. Oh, okay. Orion, welcome. Orion was the guy on my birthday chat. Sorry, I got like fuzz from my scarf. That was switching his backgrounds and teaching everybody how to Zoom. So say hi to Daniel. Yeah, I had a relative contact me through Ancestry because I did take the DNA test, and it's like mostly Great Britain with some Norwegian and Swedish and Irish and German. Lots of German. I have a lot of German, which makes sense because I have my great-great-great-grandparents' death certificates, and they're straight from Germany. But I don't remember where I was going with it. Oh, someone that was given up for adoption in my family had similar DNA with me and asked if I knew such and such person that could be her mom. And I knew exactly what she was talking about. So they actually reunited, which was kind of cool. Depends on how it's going to be used. If you're making soups, just add it to the soup. Otherwise, water. So just stick it in water? Okay. I'll try it. I've got a couple I can just experiment with. I'm trying to think of how you would use cayenne on a toothache. Maybe in a poultice? I'm thinking. Did Samson Farms get their hours? The last I spoke to Nathan yesterday, and I do talk to him daily. I don't know where he's at right now. Actually, I'm going to mark him. Hey, Nathan. We're live on my chat right now, and they're asking what your hours are. So could you tell me? Thank you. We'll find out. But last I heard, oops. Last I heard it was like 300, 200, 300. So he's close. I've actually been switching my Google accounts every 2 to 3 days and rewatching him with a new Google account, because I have a couple through like my business and stuff. And I think that helps. I think rewatching on the same chat or your same Google account or your same YouTube account, I don't think that really is counted. because there was a while we kept running him on the same account and he just wasn't getting any hours. So I had to switch accounts and then run him again. Hey, Tim, Ridge Life, how are you? Just a pinch between the cheek and gums. Okay. I may try that tonight. I mean, I have some of the powder, but I'm also worried about, like, you know, burning my face off. And actually, is it because it's an infected tooth? I'm wondering other benefits it might be able to do besides burning my face off. It helps with bleeding, and it was bleeding for a little while there. Poor circulation. I was interested to learn that it helps with menstrual cramps. You're welcome, Ridge Life, and welcome. Congratulations on getting your 2K during my birthday live. That was cool. It made me feel a little special, even though I literally had nothing to do with it. You made over 4,000 this week. Wow, nice. Yeah, I've been trying to run all kinds of channels. Two Family Hempstead, welcome. The pepper is really good for sore muscles too. So if you make a poultice, and I actually do want to start doing that. And I've heard it's good for arthritis. My dad has really bad arthritis because he did concrete work for 40 years down in Baltimore. And I mean, if you ever watched Dukes of Hazzard, you know how Uncle Jesse kind of like waddles? That's what my dad does. He actually gets called Uncle Jesse sometimes because he's got the weird little Fu Manchu long. I don't know if you guys have seen pictures of my dad. He was in that one video I posted last week where he tried the fireside the first time. His goofy mustache he's got going on there. Oh, hey, Nathan. How many hours you got left, buddy? That's what we were trying to figure out. It was all you. I wish it was me. I've actually been, and people seem to really appreciate this. I'm trying to pick at least one channel a week, depending on if we reach the goal or not. It can be more if we reach the goal sooner, to highlight on small YouTubers Facebook group, because there's like 900 people in there, and I pick one channel till we hit their goal, and then I'll pick another channel. I have 2 or 3 more channels in queue that I want to highlight once we get Nathan to his goal. So that's on my list. When you make a poultice, I would mix it with something like lavender. That way it would cut it down. Do I have like lavender oil? Maybe coconut oil? I have coconut oil. You're at 3,735 hours this morning. Okay, so we need to get you about 265-ish hours. I'm going to run you again on another channel or YouTube account tonight. They sell cayenne pepper in capsules. Wash your hands before going to the bathroom, right? King Troll is here. All right, so we're close to 9. I'm still going till 9:30, but I did want to do the quick gift for you guys. So I was on Amazon looking up herbal books for this herbal course stuff that Naturally NC and Davis Family Farms and I are all partnering on to get ourselves certified or some kind of masters in herbalism. And I was looking at the top reviewed herbal books on Amazon, and there's quite a few. Obviously, this is a main one. This is like the grandmother of herbal medicine, but there was another one that I didn't recognize the author, and I didn't really recognize the book, but it had like 500 reviews, and they were all 5-star. The problem is the book isn't sold anymore. You could get it used, and then the used price was like $910. I'm like, I'm not paying $900 for a book, let alone anything really on Amazon. So I was a little annoyed that this book was no longer available. However, because it's no longer in print or being published, from what I can tell, I managed to score a PDF of it. Now, normally I would not condone PDF versions of books. I would encourage people to buy them, but if the book's no longer in print, then there's nothing we can do about it. So I'm actually going to link it to you. You guys, it's only going to be available for download tonight. So feel free to download it off of this link that I'm providing. It's my personal Google, it's my business Google Drive is where I'm storing it right now. You guys are welcome to it. And it's called, let me grab the name of it for you. It is the Encyclopedia of Herbal Medicine, and it's 550 Herbs and Remedies for Common Ailments by Andrew Chevalier. Very highly rated on Amazon, but you can't get it anymore. So this is the link. You guys are welcome to download it. This is a gift for you guys since it's not in print anymore. If it becomes in print, I prefer books, like physical books. I hate having to have digital books, but I'll take what I can get if I can't get it anywhere else. So there you guys go. That's a $900 book that I'm giving to you guys that I found the PDF of because it's not in print anymore. And you can check it out on Amazon. You can see what I'm talking about. It was like 910 bucks or something to buy it. And I'm like, no, I'm not buying a used book for 910 bucks. That book better give me all the secrets of the universe in it or something. Let's see, what else am I missing? Books I had on my shopping bin on Amazon went crazy high because of everything going on right now. Yeah, that's the thing. Like Donald and I have been collecting books forever. And actually the video that's coming out tomorrow morning that on our channel here is a book review on a library app for your phone that I think you guys will really, really love. So definitely watch the video. And I think it'll help a lot with book organization because that's what we need. Whereas I've said, I thought I could do my application Tuesday, but had to wait to apply for monetization. Yeah, I think there is a slight delay. I know Nathan had a couple of delays on certain things once he reached 1,000 subs, but it's going to be a while for me to hit 1,000. My goal is to hit 1,000 and be monetized by October by HOA. We'll see. I'm going to keep on keeping on no matter what. It'll happen eventually. Thanks for stopping by, Arkansas Woodcutter. I appreciate it. You guys are most welcome. Enjoy that book. I have not finished reading it. I've been combing through it. I've also been combing through this book because this one, I was showing it earlier, but The Alchemy of Herbs, very highly rated as well, and has a foreword by Rosemary in it. But that's where I learned that cayenne could be used for the toothache. So my watch hours are like 990, and I'm only at 631 subs. So I think I can get to 4,000 by October, but I will have to put out some regular content and keep up with the lives. The lives help a lot. I usually average like 20 hours per live. Now, the live that I did Monday for my birthday, it said I got 3 days worth of hours. 3 days, yeah. It said 3 days. It didn't even say like 72 hours. It was just 3 days. So that's cool. I don't plan to do 8-hour marathon lives very often, but yes, feel free to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. That always helps. Attending these lives always helps channels. Watching our videos, from beginning to end, even if you just run it in the background, if you are, not that you're bored because you wouldn't be watching it, but I think it's always a good idea to take a channel that's trying to get monetized and just run it in the background. Doesn't matter who it is. Everybody needs hours. So I try to get the ones that are close, like Samson Farms is close. So I'm going to run him until he reaches it. And then Making Lemonade from Lemons is getting closer and closer. So I want to run her channel to get her monetized. It was fun marathon. I think it was 200 and some watches, whatever you call it. The peak concurrence was like 18 people, which was cool. Hey, Ellydale Hempstead, welcome. I'm going to make Orion a moderator because I don't know that he's ever moderated a YouTube channel before. And he's a good friend of mine. You're at 1,100? Yeah. Yeah, the hours from the birthday helped a lot. So I'm close to 1,000 hours. But I've only had the channel since October. And really, I need to start putting out more than two videos a week. And I do basically 2 videos and 1 live a week is my schedule, but because that's all I could really do. But I think I need to start doing more if I want to hit my goal. 1,500 hours. Nice. Yeah, Mama Z and I are close. She's higher than I am as far as subs, and I only surpassed her in watch hours because of the birthday live. I was below her before then. So she does 3 lives a week right now, and you put out at least 1 video a week, right? Maybe 2 or 3. She busts her ass on her channel. The live streams are good as long as you have something worth talking about, I guess. And even then, I never have a pre-planned schedule thing for my lives. I did want to do the giveaway of that PDF today. And for those of you that didn't get it, the free PDF that I'm giving away is that one. And it's a book on Amazon that's no longer in print and is currently selling on Amazon for $900. So there's your PDF for it. But I want to do topic-based lives. I just don't. The one topic everybody's talking about right now is the thing I don't want to talk about, and that's the thing. The villainous is what I call it. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm feeling it. Hey, Brian Lowe's. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I want to say there was another book I wanted to. Oh, so I don't know if he's still in the chat. Matt, are you still in the chat? Matt's one of my in real life friends that comes over frequently. I got 2 more birthday presents today. For those of you that are on my Facebook, you've already seen it, but I'm really excited about both of these. And one of them came at the there could not be a more perfect time for this present to arrive because I'm going to get this tooth pulled tomorrow in my emergency surgery. So Matt, my friend Matt, got me, and his wife Nia, who just had a baby 2 weeks ago, got me 2 things. This is the big one. It is an ice cream maker. I guess it doesn't say it on here, does it? Oh, it says it at the bottom. They got me an ice cream maker for my birthday. Guess who's going to be eating ice cream with a pulled tooth tomorrow? This girl right here. And it came with recipes in it, but she also sent me, Nia gave me a chai ice cream recipe, which I'm excited about. And I have, I think, all the ingredients to make my first batch of chocolate. I think I might get some strawberries and do a strawberry ice cream because we have to go get groceries tomorrow too. Or peppermint ice cream. I've got peppermint leaves already growing out in the yard. So I got me an ice cream maker for my birthday. Very cool, Matt and Nia. Thank you. Let's see what I'm missing. You do 1 a week, and I try to translate into French. Oh, I only know how to say 1 thing in French, and I probably sound like an idiot when I try to say it because I don't know French. But I love the language. You don't want to talk about it anymore? Yeah, honestly, I don't either. I really wanted to get that paycheck protection loan for my business and didn't. They ran out of money, so there's still the disaster loan. We'll see. What else? I want to get an Instapot. Yeah, our stimulus went all to bills. My mortgage, the electricity, my cell phone, the internet, my life insurance, all of that got paid. And all of it's important. So we did push aside 300 or 400, I think closer to 400, to get the wood for the greenhouse, which we're also getting tomorrow. So I will have videos out. For those of you that may not be aware, we've been collecting used windows from a client of mine that does window replacement. So we've got 100 old used windows. I still got to take the hardware off of it, but we haven't been able to get the greenhouse together yet because we need money to get the wood for the actual framework. So we're getting that tomorrow, theoretically, after my dental appointment. So Donald's going to be the one loading it all because I don't think I can lift anything once you have a tooth pulled, anything over 5 pounds or something. So, but I can play Tetris with the windows maybe. Anyway, my second gift I got for my birthday today. I don't know how many of you guys are video game nerds. Donald and I met on a video game, and I love video games. I don't play them really anymore because adulting, but this, check that out. The Elder Scrolls official cookbook. And I was looking through it, and I'll tell you what, there's some really good recipes in here. Now, for those of you not familiar with the Elder Scrolls or Skyrim or that whole, I actually have a one of Matt's and my mutual friends, her husband works for the the company, and he does all the gaming conventions. He's one of the bigwigs at the company that develops Elder Scrolls, but it's a kind of a medieval based game. So you're fighting dragons, and there's like what's called the Norns, which are like Vikings. I've only played Skyrim. I haven't played Elder Scrolls, but I love Skyrim. It's a lot of fun. But so a lot of the food in here is based off of that, the stuff that's in the video game, which is stuff that's supposed to be medieval style food. Like here you go, honey pudding. I actually have the ingredients for that. Beautiful photography in here too, honestly. I am super into Vikings. I don't know that people here know exactly how much, a few people here know exactly how much I am into Norse and Old English lore, but I don't talk about that too much on my channel. I was trying to see some of these other ones that are really good. There was one that was like a crab recipe, and being from Maryland, of course, everything is crab in our blood. But then they have like a snowberry cordial recipe, guys. I'm gonna have so much fun with this book. But the Elder Scrolls cookbook, really excited about this book. And that's more of my birthday presents. It's been a really cool 40th birthday. I have to say, I wasn't expecting much because of the thing and not being able to go anywhere, but I had a really good time. Monday, most of you stopped by, which meant a lot. And then I got the canner, the pressure canner from Yellow Rose Homestead, and then getting these gifts from my friends Matt and Nia. It's been a lot of fun. See what I miss. Saw someone put fresh eggs in Instapot and they were easier to peel. I did hear that. Nathan, I think, does that from Samson Farms. So my Instapot's been acting up lately. I'll have to figure out the little red thing that pops up to let you know if it's pressurized or not. Popped out and I put it back in, but now it doesn't seem to work right. I did make lunch in it today and it seems to be sort of working, but Natural NC says post-oral surgery restrictions are just for 3 to 5 days. Okay. So for 3 to 5 days, I can't pick up heavy stuff. What about skooma? I don't know skooma. Watched one Victorian chick on YouTube. She made a light soup from rhubarb. Ooh. If you can find that channel, can you send that to me? I'm super obsessed with the Victorian era. Obviously the Viking era as well, but the Victorian era, I think a lot of it, like if you watch Outlander, I like a lot of the Outlander stuff, but I love just the whole Victorian lore and the dress, the style. I don't know. I just love it. So I love to hear anything or watch anything that's Victorian. French vanilla is good. Oh, what I miss here. I bet all the food is diet friendly. I might need to get my hands on that. Right. It is pretty good. It does look pretty good. People raised in Maryland have Old Bay in their blood. Yes, we do. Sarah had to make a doctor's appointment. Came home and cried. Yeah, I took a nap earlier too. I missed a lot of Two Families Live, unfortunately. I did hop on there later though. Thank you, His Way Homestead, for stopping by. I appreciate it. Oh, okay. I see skooma. Donald's big into the Elder Scrolls franchise. I really liked Skyrim, but I have not played anything else. And I didn't play whatever the original before Skyrim was. And I guess I should at some point again, but right now it's peak gardening time. We just planted a whole bunch more stuff the other day, like the okra for Samson Farms Okra Challenge. I planted some lettuce, catnip, just everything I can get my hands on. We did get some more mulch today. We've gotten 2 truckloads of mulch so far that we're putting into the garden to help build up the soil. It's clay. So we're going to be doing a lot of labor, getting all that spread around and getting some hay mixed in there, building the hugelkultur. We've got most of the wood down, but we still have more wood to bring down. It's just a busy time of year. Skyrim is the 5th of the series. Okay, so Skyrim is my first. Donald played the previous. I have not. I think I think I would really like it. I shared the video, but I don't think it popped up. Yeah, I think you have to be a mod. You know what? It'll work now because now you're a moderator. There you go. Moderators are the only ones that can post links in YouTube chats, from what I understand. So there you go. Quebec Homestead says, you film something, but you have to edit twice. Yeah, right. I have a couple of videos I got to edit. And honestly, I don't put a whole lot of effort in my editing. I make sure that I cut out the stuff that would make a video too long or too boring to play. I don't think people are interested in watching me like boil water or something. So you'll like see a little bit of it. I'll cut the rest out and get to the next part of the video. But that's about most of the editing I do. I need to get soil. That's on our list. We want to get some mushroom soil. And then my cousin has horses, so we're going to get a load of horse manure from him. But the mushroom soil I really want, and I don't know when we can afford it. I'm sorry. I'm feeling some of the pains. I'm going to try not to take any more medicine until midnight when we go to bed. We'll see. This is how I boil water. Watch the water boil. And that does irritate me a lot with some channels when they don't cut out the stuff that we don't need to see. But, people are learning, so. I saw you say je t'aime earlier. The one thing that I knew, actually, you speak French probably fluently, right? I was going to say my French line and see how much I butchered it. See you, Daniel. Thank you for stopping by. Only mods can share links. Yeah. Welcome to the mod squad. Sunny's Place had a, I'm trying to remember what your video was about that you just recently released that I thought was really cool. I can't even think right now. You're totally French? Okay. The line that and this is another nerd story. I was on TeamSpeak, which was a gaming platform used back in the early 2000s before Ventrilo came out. And then after Ventrilo, it was Discord that gamers used to chat. And I happened upon this channel because you could jump channels randomly. And there was this guy speaking French in there. And they taught me to say this one word or this one sentence. And it was, Je suis tombée amoureuse avec toi. I knew what it's supposed to mean. I don't know if I say it right. I don't even know if that's really what it's, I know it's what it means, but whether or not I say it right, I don't know. The only language I actually studied was, I took a year of Cherokee in like 2002 or something. I have a certificate for basic Cherokee, so I can speak some of that, but it's been so long, I forgot a lot of it, and I really should refresh on it. You messaged me on Discord? Okay. Awesome. I will check there. Spanish is another one I wanted to learn. Is anybody on Duolingo? Because I could friend you there, and maybe we could like practice some Spanish or French. I know a lot of Spanish-speaking people here locally, but they never want to practice with me. You sent me a voice message on Facebook. Should I look at it now or should I wait? And people ask me a lot why I studied at Cherokee. I did it for the heritage part of it, but I like the idea of learning a language that's not spoken anymore, like not in mainstream. I don't know why. It makes me feel like, I don't know, one of those wind talkers or whatever. Oh, I said it great? Sweet. You said it on the message. I'll have to listen to it. So at least I know one word in French or one sentence in French, and I can sort of sound French. A friend of mine, I don't want to say, my ex-boss, I used to work for a company down in Frederick, Maryland. I was with them for like 7 years. It was a great company. One of the owners was French, like from France, and his family was over in France. And he actually played, this is another one that's semi-famous. He played violin for Lenny Kravitz. That's what he did for years before he started the digital agency. Phenomenal violin player. We would have like all kinds of like jam sessions at work, which was cool. So I'd bring out my guitar and play. and sing. And he said he loved my voice. He said, if you ever start a bluegrass band, let me know because I want to join it. But he says people that can sing on pitch as much as you can speak languages better than most people because you can hear the different variations in how the words are spoken. So he told me I should learn languages. He said that I'd probably be really good at it, but my memory is not so great. That's the problem. Yeah, je suis tombée amoureuse avec toi means I have fallen in love with you, or I fell in love with you or something. I think it was guys being all flirty back in the day. Yeah, Lenny Kravitz is pretty talented. It was so neat to be able to work with his violinist, even though he wasn't like doing it anymore, but he still kept in contact with Lenny Kravitz, so that was kind of cool. I just can't seem to meet any famous musicians. I know Yana, and she's kind of a musician, so we would love to learn a string instrument, but I don't know that my carpal tunnel would be okay with that. Yeah, I don't have carpal tunnel, but I can imagine that it would be difficult. I have an issue when I play the guitar. Like I can play basic chords and stuff, but the guys that do like my fingers, I can stretch them, but I can't hold down. I don't have the strength, and it's my own fault. I haven't studied or like practiced enough to build up that strength to hold down chords that far away. So if I sat down and did it, there's only so many hours in the day, and I have to figure out what is it I want to dedicate most of my time to. And my business takes up a lot of my time, and sometimes not so good ways. But I would like to dedicate more time to studying the herb stuff and music. Music's very calming for me, so. I don't know the words of this song, but I just realized what I was playing. Give me a word, give me a sign. Show me where to look and tell me what I will find. What I will find. Whoa, heaven, let your light shine down. Whoa, heaven, let your light shine down. Let your light shine down. I have to learn the words to that one. Where are you from and what do you have? I love that you guys are all learning more and meeting each other. That's so cool. Did I learn free falling? Are you going to ask me that every week? Do I need to learn it so you don't have to ask me? Because no, I haven't yet. I need to. I actually really liked Tom Petty's music too. It's not like it would be hard to do, I don't think. Collect the Salt. Yep, that's that one. I do know a Green Day song, if you wanted a modernish song. See if I remember the words, though. Now the turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. And there's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. And I hope you have the time of your life. photographs and still frames in your mind. Hang it on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and it's skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. And it's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. And I hope you have the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. And I hope you have the time of your life. I've heard of 𝙒𝘼𝙔𝙎, or however you say it, but I have not played with it. I think I checked it out once, like 1 or 2 years ago, and I couldn't seem to get it to work right. I actually sound pretty bad. Well, in my opinion, I sound worse doing karaoke than I do singing to my own beat and my own instrument. But I'd be willing to try it again for sure. TNS Dogs and Dragonflies, hello, welcome. Clap, clap, clap. Yeah, I think it's yeah, that one. Messed around with it a bit. My brother is in Alaska and we sing just for fun. So I'll have to try it out. I'll try it out again. I would like to work on my guitar skills though. Like I can sing, but I suck at the guitar. I'll be quite honest. I'm trying to think what I was saying. There we go. 𝙎𝙊𝙈𝙎 has a really cool voice too. She's got like this bluesy, sassy, sexy thing going on here. Took this love and I took it down. I climbed a mountain and I turned around. And I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills. A landslide brought me down. Mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tide? Can I handle the seasons of my life? High Country Homestead. Pork chops and applesauce. Sounds really good, actually. I've been afraid of changing 'cause I built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. So take this love, take it down. Oh, if you climbed a mountain and you turn around, and if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, the landslide will bring it down. Forget the last part, to be honest. But yes, we're all getting older. I just realized it's about 9:30, so I didn't want to go too long. So 8:30 to 9:30 every Thursday. Feel free to hit that thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe if you want to hear more shenanigans from me. I'm going to be doing a lot more talks on herbs. I'm going to post that link one more time for our new folks. I'm giving away a, wrong screen, a free PDF for a book that's no longer in print, but has really good reviews on Amazon, but is being sold on Amazon for like $900. So there's the PDF for the Encyclopedia of Herbs. I usually like to shout out a channel before I go. And I'm thinking, I mean, obviously we're still trying to get Samson Farms his watch hours. Feel free to get familiar with his channel, run it in the background with a different YouTube account if you have it, so we can get his hours up. He's so close. It's like 260, 250 hours left. So obviously we want to support him. As far as channels in here, I like to promote within. Who here is about to reach a milestone? Wide, were you about to reach a milestone? I want to say. Because that might be my shout out. Oh, Ridge Life's doing a giveaway. $50 Amazon card giveaways, so I can get more herb books. So I'll have to enter that. Wide Family Farm is about to hit a milestone with subscriptions. Head over there. She's very knowledgeable. She was actually on Kim Patton Family Compounds Live the other night where they were talking about pregnancy and childbirth in not so good situations. So she had a lot of good input there. So I value her friendship. I value her input and everything. So feel free to go over there and subscribe and support her. And I will see you guys next Thursday, 8:30 p.m. And we'll see what else we can either give away or talk about. Donald and I still have to do our 500 subscriber giveaway, and we're already at like 631 subscribers. So we're way behind. I have an idea what I might give away, but we'll see. I'm going to head over to the Broussards because they start running at 9 o'clock. We kind of do what's called a Copper Kettle raid. So a lot of people will head over there and be like, hey, we're Copper Kettle raid. So they're kind of expecting it. So I will see you guys over there. And hopefully next week. Don't forget your thumbs up. Peace.